All right, ladies, I'm so excited. We have our 30-day mentorship, and today's day one. Now, I won't always be posting a video the way I am right now, but the plan is we're going to run this through like a messenger thread because one, I know we'll all get the notifications for it, and two, it'll kind of make us like a nice, tight little community where we can talk and ask questions and things like that. So basically, the goal for the next 30 days is to, one, get comfortable in learning about the things that you have at your fingertips as a coach. Two, just learning and understanding the company and how you start to run your own business. And three, how you actually run your business to start changing lives, helping women, and bringing in income to you and your family. So a lot of that is really sometimes complicated and sometimes a little scary, especially when you're working with social media. And sorry, I have like this crazy glare that like keeps coming in as the sun goes in and out. But you're actually not going to see me long because I'm going to show you my computer screen. So for today, for day one, I'm going to show you two things. One, the place that you go online to look up all your coaching information. And we call this the online office, the coach online office, or sometimes you'll hear people refer to it as the back office. Excuse me. And the second thing we're going to go over, what did I say? The coach, is how you set up your direct deposit, because Beachbody pays us weekly. So it is very difficult if your paychecks basically get like a delay. If you don't have it set up on direct deposit, they will mail you a check. But one, they take out a little bit for postage, and two, you don't get it on Thursday, which is payday. So every Thursday is payday, which is so nice because I know a lot of, at least my teaching career, we get paid on the 10th and the 25th. And so that long stretch can really stretch out. So it's really nice to get that Thursday paycheck that I can always count on. So I am going to share out my screen. Oh, excuse my dog. She loves and knows exactly when I get on the computer. All right. So I am going to share my screen with you. Oh, I shared the wrong one. Hold on. Share screen. There it is. This is the one I want. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we are going to hop on over to teambeachbody.com. This is where you come when you're actually looking up your own personal shopping. This is where you go when you are just simply a challenger, basically where you have all your information. So what you do when you are going onto your coach online office is you will come over here. You can sign in, and this will be just your normal. This is the same thing that you sign in on Beachbody On Demand, the username and email that you set up when you created your account. Now, I will add that if you ever decide that you want to switch your email, that is super easy to do in your account. You can see mine's lawrencefitlife@gmail.com. Obviously, when I started, I was originally a challenger, so I did not always have it as Lawrence Fit Life. So that can easily be changed as we get down the road. All right, so it'll log you in, and the place where you go to get to your back office is you'll hover over Coach, and then you come down here to Coach Office. So once you're in the coach office, you are fully in your, sorry, it's going to make me log in because I'm using Safari. You will be fully into what's called the back office. And this is basically your full information. Now, right now, you can see this is my screen. Yours will obviously say yours. Your coach ID is listed here. You will eventually memorize this number, but this is basically your full, you need to know this number for everything. If you ever have to call coach relations, they're going to need this number. So this is a very important number to remember, keep on hand. Trust me, eventually you will have it memorized. So your profile basically just lists out the different statuses and information that you have your name, your username, your rank. You can see I'm Emerald. I'm actually working towards my Diamond. Yours right now, since you're all beginners, will state Coach. So it goes Coach, Emerald, Diamond, and we'll be working on, I'll be teaching you guys over this month how those ranks, how you get to your next rank. The next thing is your status. Your status is whether or not you're an active coach or an inactive coach. You can be an inactive coach. What that means is you basically haven't made a purchase to fulfill your business volume for that month. To remain an active coach, you have to have 50 personal volume. 50 PV is what you'll hear it be termed as. And that just means that you've ordered something that month that has kept you committed to the business. I get monthly Shakeology, so I am automatically, because Shakeology gives me 90 PV, and so I am automatically in active status because of my monthly Shakeology. However, if you're not a Shakeology drinker, or you don't need it monthly, you do not have to purchase your Shakeology. There's other things you can get and grab, whether it's Energize packets, or there's even apparel, clothing, different things will give you different personal volume, and we'll talk about what things qualify for personal volume later on. And actually, if you look in the Hustle, the Heart and Hustle group, I added a picture today on what items will give you a certain amount of PV. But to keep yourself an active coach, you have to have at least 50. All right, so the next thing that it'll list is your join date, and it'll give you all your business alerts. So these are your alerts on new customers, new coaches, new orders, and all that information. Now, what I want you to do today is basically check out your online office. You can access this through your cell phone, so you can just go right onto the website. It'll obviously be a little bit smaller, but you can do it. So over here for the dashboard, you'll scroll down and it'll give you different information. It'll have me listed as your upline sponsor. It'll probably have Amber, my coach, listed as your Diamond, and so on. The next thing you'll check out is Success Club. We'll be talking more about Success Club this weekend, and what Success Club means, what it means for you, and everything that goes along with your business. Next is volume. As I said before, I talked about that PV. This is the projected, I said personal volume. It's projected volume. I was saying it wrong. These will be numbers that we dig into later. It'll give you your earnings and your leadership ladder, where you are in your rank in the business and how you're handling your business. So the first thing, because I'm not going to go on too long, the thing I want you to do when you explore the Coach Online office today will be to check out these top bars too, especially these two boxes, grow my business and monitor my business. The most important one is monitor my business. This is going to be where you find all of your information. When you sign up a customer, it'll have your list of customers. When you have your customer orders or your personal orders, it'll have these listed too. Eventually, as you begin to add on coaches yourself and to build your own team, this will be your downline. Your qualifications and all the different qualifications that people rank up in the program and in Beachbody, these are all listed here. And compensation, which, isn't the key here, but at the same time, we all work to make money for our families and to bring in income. And that is one of the amazing perks of Beachbody, is by helping people, we get to bring in income. And it still blows my mind sometimes how much I make for doing something I love so much. My job as a teacher is so much work, and sometimes you feel like you have to be so stressed all the time to get paid and do like your job. And the fact of this is it's so enjoyable and fun. It still blows my mind that I actually get paid for it. So to get paid, you're going to want to set up your direct deposit, and that's going to come down here. You're going to look at your compensation, and this is going to be my EFT management. So you will click that, and it'll allow you to put in all your bank information and update it. Whatever bank you use or bank account you want it to go into, you just put in that information. Now I'm going to give you a little tidbit before I let you go. Let me stop the share. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tidbit, and this is something it took me a little while to do, and once I did it, I was very excited that I did it. So I banked through Huntington, and that's like where all my bills come out of, and student loans and everything. And when I was making my paychecks with Beachbody, it kind of was getting all blended in and jumbled in, and I wasn't really getting to see where my earnings, what they were going to and going towards. So what I did was I just went onto my Huntington site, and I created a savings account that is linked in with my bank account. And when I set up my direct deposit, I actually have it go straight into my savings account, and I just let it build. Now I have some certain things that I am, like certain goals that I want to put my Beachbody money towards for our family. Excuse me. And so I'm kind of just letting it go there and stay there. And it's been really nice because we're just living off of our normal paychecks that, you know, I would normally get. And now I'm seeing all of my Beachbody income just building up. And I have intentions of putting it towards my student loans. That's one big thing I want to knock off with savings from this. And then there is, you know, I'm actually getting, in less than a month, I'm going to Mexico with Zane and Xavier, and one of the savings that I'd put in there was it fully paid for our plane tickets. And so Beachbody paid for the trip itself, and we were responsible for the plane tickets if we wanted to, you know, go on the trip, which of course we did. And now, you know, the money I got from Beachbody totally paid for the plane tickets. So essentially Beachbody 100% has covered our trip. And it did not have to come out of our regular income. So that's just a little tidbit for you. You know, of course, if you want to just put it in your regular bank account, do what works for you. But that's been something really nice for me to just see the build up and to really keep track of where my earnings are going. And I will add, as you get into this business, and you start to bring on coaches for yourself. I know that sounds scary right now. Don't worry. I'm not going to push you for that yet. But, you know, when we're thinking very futuristic and you do start to want to build a team for yourself, that is something that you do want to share with people, is how this income helps you and helps your family. And so that's just one of my things that, that works for me. So your task after watching this video is sometime tonight, get onto the Coach Online office, explore it, and set up your EFT, which is your direct deposit. Once you have done that, I want you to post in the thread of our messenger, done, direct deposit, done. And then I will know, and I'll be able to check you off on my list on who has done their homework for their mentorship. So ladies, I'm so excited for this. I promise I will not always go on and on in these long videos, but for day one, I had to do something. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.